get asked a lot of questions, thought-provoking ones from firm owners, practical ones from clients, and downright surprising ones from my kids. So in this mini show, I'm here to answer your personal and professional questions about business, career, or anything in between, all within 8 minutes. Whether it's a what, when, where, who, why, or how, count on me to give valuable answers and bring clarity to your curiosity. This is Ask Aya. Let's dive right in and answer today's question. Hi guys, welcome to the Architect My Business podcast, and this segment is called Ask Aya. It's a mini show under the Architect My Business podcast. I'm filming this on February 29 because it's leap year and the next leap year is in 4 years, so I'm just doing it just for kicks. So the question that I was asked today was, how do you keep yourself from getting spread too thin with all your responsibilities as a business owner or CEO? This is a great question because a lot of us, tend to overwork ourselves and forget some of our responsibilities outside of work. Like I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I have obligations outside of work. So the first thing I do as a CEO and a business owner, for me not to spread myself too thin, is to define my role. What is it that I do exactly in my role as a CEO and a business owner? And where am I the only, right? What is the only thing that I can do and everyone else cannot do? I'm very strict about that. So my role right now is business development. I go to events and conferences all over the country and Australia, all over the world. Like really, I travel a lot. So I know that my job is really to travel and do business development. The next thing is podcasting. I'm the only one in my team that can podcast because it is my podcast. So now the second role is as a podcaster. The third is I'm a speaker and I speak at conferences. So now that my role is clearly defined, I try to build my time around the roles that I'm supposed to do. Second, I am a master delegator. To become a master delegator, you need to really trust your employees, right? It didn't always happen that way, but I have a story around delegating and trusting my employees. I mean, we all know as creatives, we like to, we're like control freaks. We want to do everything ourselves and check everything before things go out of before we submit to our clients. So for me, delegating is really, really important, but trusting your employees and letting go of control is really a skill I had to learn. It was not easy, but I had to learn that. Third is I really protect my time. My default is always no. When people ask me to go hang out and do a happy hour or go shopping or things like that, I always ask, am I serving the people I'm supposed to serve? Is it taking away time from my family? Is it taking away time from my wellness and health and wellness routine? If I go to this event, is it serving me and my team and my family? So I'm very conscious about my time. So I really, really protect my time, and I really don't have a problem saying no to a lot of things, so I can say yes to the things that matter the most. So that's the third one. The fourth is meticulously planning. I'm crazy about planning my schedule, and people who know me from way back when, even in school, college days, I did so much. Like I was in the swim team, I was in theater, and I also did a lot of work around architecture. So the only way to do that is meticulously plan your time and your day. So what I do is every day I make sure I do all my meetings in the morning, because I live in Cleveland but my team is in the Philippines. So everyone that I'm talking to in the Philippines it's nighttime. So I make sure I do all my meetings in the morning. Again, I try to stick to 30 minutes to an hour of meetings, not more than that. Lunchtime is normally working out, or I go to the gym, or I go for a walk. I prioritize my health, mental health, wellness, exercise. Next, in the afternoons, when I'm already tired and I don't have a lot of brain power, I do all my meetings and Zoom calls, and maybe answer emails that are not that difficult to answer, like making appointments. So again, meticulously planning your day. I go to the extent of planning per minute or per hour, especially when I'm traveling. When I have to juggle taking the kids to school and doing shopping and then packing and traveling to Detroit so that I can catch my flight to the Philippines. That is very meticulous. Like I'm crazy about planning and having my alarms set for all of the things. So again, to give you a recap on how I manage my time with all the responsibilities. Number one, define your role. What are you the only, and that no one else can take that role? can do that role, become a master delegator, but that takes time and practice and discipline and trust. Third, protect my time and know is always my default. And fourth is meticulously planning. That's how I'm able to function without spreading myself too thin. I want to end with a funny story. This is, that I carry through my entire career when I'm getting burnt out and overwhelmed. When I gave birth to my son, my mom said, Aya, you don't have to do the cooking and cooking and changing of the diapers when you're super exhausted. What is that one thing that you can do? And the only thing you can do as a mom, it's breastfeeding, right? So that's true. My husband can't breastfeed. My in-laws can't breastfeed. So do the thing that you're the only one that can do it. Obviously, it's breastfeeding. So I always like whenever I'm stuck doing all the things that I'm not supposed to do, it brings me back to my mom's story. I'm the only one who can breastfeed my son. So I try to use that example and metaphor in my life so that I can get rid of all the things I don't have to do and be the best mom, boss, wife, employer that I can be for my employees, my family, and the people around me. So to answer the question, define your role, be a master delegator, protect your time, know as a default, and meticulously planning your schedule. That's it for this episode of Ask Aya. If you'd like to submit a question, head over to architectmybusiness.com/Ask Aya. Don't forget to catch our other mini show, Her Space, every Wednesday, and our main show, Architect My Business, released every Monday. If you enjoyed our episodes and want to hear more, please leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Till next time.